Okay.
Hi, welcome to the morning show for Wednesday, March 18th.
Hello.
Hi.
Good to see you. I have my guests, Allison Zhou, Stanley Chen from Shenzhen, China. They're also my bosses in the China Soft Power program, and they own a beautiful company in Shenzhen, and it's very successful and very fun. So those are the two things I love to see in a company. Today we have a question. Are you ready, Shopping?
Yes.
From Romania.
Thank you all for these wonderful teachings. My name is Florin and I'm from Romania. First of the 5 DCI goals is to have oxygen money. In a measurable way, oxygen money means to have passive income which is greater than your monthly expenses. So my question is, which is the seed to have passive income? Thank you for your answer.
Cool, and thank you, Florin. Florin is a very cool guy from Romania. He has a very cool company, cool work, and he's asking about. Stanley was just mentioning a word in Chinese. Can you talk about that?
Right. It has for passive income. In the Chinese, it has a nickname. It's called 税后收入. It means your sleeping income. It means that if you have some property, or I don't know, you have a house to rent, then you are even making more money during your sleep. So people measure this by hours of your sleep, like how much money you got per hour during your sleep. So it's kind of like a passive income thing.
You're even making money during your sleep, and I think that's what Florin's talking about.
Right.
So the idea is easy to imagine. I mean, it doesn't happen to us a lot, but even when you're on vacation or taking a rest on the weekend, you're not at the office, but still the money is flowing in.
Yeah.
And Florin is calling that oxygen money. Oxygen money means nobody has to worry that there's not enough oxygen in this unfinished cafe. Of course, there's enough oxygen for everybody. So, do you guys have any ideas about how someone could achieve this place where you are, even when you're not working, money is still coming in, more than you need actually. How can you reach that? What would be the seed? Have an idea?
We know that we can have money by being generous with somebody else, and then by generous with somebody else, we're planting the seeds for money. But before we talk about an interesting idea, it's called interest or interest. That's actually what DCI, what we are doing here, because we teach people ideas, how to use seeds to make money. And then by doing this, then other people, they know how to use the seeds to plant wealth. And then every time they are using the seeds to plant wealth, and then we are collecting the interest, because just like we automatically we get the income.
We talked about it before the show, but there's an idea in the ancient system called Abhidharma, which actually Stanley is working on that translation, and I gave it to him because he's young, and that translation will finish in 2046 if we work on schedule. His book will be finished in 2046.
Looking forward to it.
And
to that day.
There's an ancient idea in there, and it's very sweet, you know. Like, let's say if you build a library, you know, like a public library, and everyone can use it, or it could even be an online library, okay, and you create it. And then you build that building and you let other people come and use the books or something like that. Then even if you're at home, if you move away from that state to another state, another province, and you start doing other work, different kind of work. But they say in the Abhidharma that every time someone uses the library, every time someone opens a book in the library, if it's an online library like ACIP database, then if you help create that database, and even if you lose interest and you start doing some other kind of work, but if that database is still there and people are using it, then you continue to collect the interest, good seed interest, every time someone uses it. And then, of course, in that ancient book, an interesting question is, even if you die, will you still collect interest if someone uses that library? So I think that idea that Allison mentioned, that if you share the seed system with someone else, then they use it, or they teach it to somebody else, or they teach it to somebody else, or they teach it to somebody else. Each time somebody uses it, because of what you started, you get a little bit of interest from that, even if you're sleeping. Okay. What do you guys think?
I like this idea. Because that means, I want to confront it. That means so every extra view we got on this video of this tree, we're making more money.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a great idea. Another question I have. So in the last few years of doing business, we see different kind of entrepreneurs. Of course, they're both rich if they are successful entrepreneurs, but some are really nice people, but some are like a little mean and they're a little pride. I wonder if there's any relationship between being a nice person or nicer person with making more money. Because my goal is to train myself into a nicer person with wealth. I believe that many people have the same goal.
Is it mushi musum? Can you be a nice person and make more money, or can you make more money and get worse and worse person, or what do you think?
I think there are some people that are nice and they make money. Some people that are nice, they don't make money. Some people
That's mushi.
mushy, and some people
Not nice.
not nice, they
Yeah,
make money.
money.
Some people not nice, but they make money.
They lose money.
They lose money.
Yeah.
Lose money.
Yeah.
But I think in the classics they say that the nicer you are, the kinder you are, the better you treat other people. Actually, you are collecting a lot of good seeds, and then your action to plant the seeds to make money. Actually, the power of that seeds is more powerful.
There's a very interesting question like this. It says, someone could say that if you make your money by using the 4 steps, then automatically you're going to be a nice person. Because step number 3 is you have to help someone else to make money. So you are helping other people necessarily. So from that point of view, everyone who makes money with the 4 steps should become a nicer person. But
There's a but.
then Tsongkhapa, he raises the possibility of someone who uses the 4 steps and they help other people just to make money for themselves. They don't care about other person. They help the other person because they have to plant the seed. But actually in their heart, they don't really like this other people, or they don't care. They don't have love for the people that they hope and help. And then the question comes, very famous question: will they still make money or not?
If I didn't remember it wrong, so seeds is like gravity. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. It's gonna work. Like whatever you do to other people, similar thing, in a bigger way, it's going to come back. So I believe about this question, Tsongkhapa said, even you are a selfish person, like a normal businessman who's only thinking about their own income. But when you do something to help other people make money, which is the 3rd step of the 4 steps, then you will for sure get more money back. I believe so.
Yeah.
But maybe...
But you won't be happy.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
you'll meet selfish business people.
Yeah,
Business,
that's even worse. Yeah.
supplier, business investor in your environment.
Or your business partner is a selfish person, which is suffering.
Oh, so you're really planting two seeds at the same time.
Right.
You're planting money seeds, but you're planting seeds to have people around you who are selfish.
But another thing I remember is, so even the selfish person who used the 4 steps, there's a longer result for that. If they keep using the 4 steps, and slowly they will gain more and more faith in this system. And if I didn't remember it wrong, this faith will plant a special seed that you will meet someone special, will teach you to be a much nicer person.
Oh, I see, cool. Just using the system cause you to meet a teacher who teach you to be a nice person.
Yeah. I think an interesting question came to me that I'm guessing maybe the audience might have. Because just now we mentioned that to have passive income, then to have interest on interest, we can share with other people, teach other people how to plant the seeds for money. Maybe some of us may be wondering, well, does it mean that I don't need to physically really give the money to others? I just need to teach and share with others how to plant the money seed, but I myself don't give money. What do you think? Because I think some people, they may have this question in their mind.
Well, I don't really know the answer, but if it were me, I would do both. I would definitely give money to people, like physically, or helping people make more money. Because I think by doing that, it will for sure plant solid seeds for wealth. And I would definitely do a lot of coffee meditation, especially when you are stuck in somewhere where you couldn't go to other places. If you have a lot of free time, then it's a great chance to do more coffee meditation on what you have done before. Then I would also do the second thing, which I love to do, meaning to share the idea of seeds. Yeah.
I was thinking, that connects to something else I was thinking about, Florence' question. And that's that, if the way to plant the seed for passive income is to share the system with others and help them become successful.
Yeah.
Then when they go out and make money in another time zone, you're actually making interest if you're sleeping in your time zone.
Yeah.
And someone around the world in America is making money, then actually you're collecting money, what you call what do you call it in Chinese?
税后收入.
税后收入. So you are making sleeping money. Then I was thinking, we like to talk that it's one thing to teach other people in a DCI course,
Right.
or on a Peachtree show. That's one way to teach people.
Yeah.
But it's more powerful if you just do it yourself and you make money and your friends know that you didn't have money last year but you have money this year, then they are, of course, automatically they're going to ask you, how did you do that?
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking for Florence, if we say, give me some concrete steps I have to do. The obvious one to make sleeping money is to share the system with other people and help them understand it and use it until they are successful. That's obviously one way to do it. But I think the nice thing about this 4-step system is that, and I think Florin is also teaching a lot. He teaches a lot. He helps other business people. So I'm thinking the best way to help other people is to be a good example, living example. As parents, the best way to teach your kids is to behave the way you want them to behave, not to tell them how to behave. And in this system, that means you're going to have to be wealthy and happy, and you're going to have to make money, sleeping money, yourself. So it's your duty, if you are compassionate, to be successful.
Wow.
Yourself.
That sounds like totally contradictory from the things we heard before, because sometimes we thought being successful yourself, it's kind of a selfish thing. But according to this system, it seems like the most loving thing, the most selfish thing you could do is yourself become wealthy by using this system. And then at the same time, by doing that, people will follow you. And you gain passive income automatically.
Yeah, so maybe learning to make passive income is a kind of love for others. And maybe a kind of love, if you make income with love, you make more passive income. So I think passive income tends to make passive income. In English, they say the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And maybe in the 4 steps it's similar. You know, those who use it get more rich.
One thing in my experience is after you plant the seed, by the way, it's so fun not to guess how the seed will ripen. Because Florian mentioned that one of the way to get oxygen money is to have this passive income, meaning that you don't have to work much to get it. But you never know, because if you plant the seed, it could come in so many different ways, and then it comes better than you could imagine. So I would say one thing is don't worry about how exact the passive income will come to you. You might suddenly you have a much better salary that becomes a passive income.
Or you have a brilliant new idea, you come up with a new business.
Right.
It's not necessarily passive income.
Right.
Yeah. But it will bring you a lot of financial success.
Yeah, and you will have oxygen money.
Also, oxygen money, we want to tell Florian, doesn't have to be passive.
Right.
Yeah.
It could be that, I don't know, personally I enjoy working.
Maybe it could be automatic.
Maybe automatic is better to say than passive.
Automatic income.
And in an extreme way to say it is you could sleep or you could go to work and work hard, but the income is going to come anyway. The passive income is
One interesting just came to me. I heard from a Chinese friend. She said that for the bill, the Chinese bill or even American bill, it have 4 corners, right? And then she said that the bill, the money, have 4 legs. We just have 2 legs. So what we need to do is to plant the money seed for the money to chase us. Instead of we have 2 legs to chase the money, which have 4 legs.
It's more fun.
So I think it is very interesting example.
$100 bill has 4 corners, which is
4
4
legs.
legs. And let them chase you, let the money chase you.
Let the money
and
chase
you don't have to
us.
think about it. That's the cool thing about oxygen money.
Yeah.
Wherever we go, they will just chase us.
And I really like, the last thing I want to say is I really like what Stanley said, is that if you plant the seed, you cannot predict how the money is going to come to you. You can be sure that it's going to come,
Right.
but you don't know how it's going to come. And I think that's kind of, these are some special role that Veronica brought. It has a special different flavors inside. And I like the seed system because how money will come to you, it has many flavors. Unexpected. In the outside, you can't see the berries.
I see.
But, just plant the seeds and oxygen money will come. And when you help other people, which I know Florian does, the more you help other people to learn this system, you're making interest on the interest.
Cool.
Okay, do we have a question for
Yeah.
tomorrow?
Right.
Tomorrow it's going to be John Brady and Connie O'Brien, senior DCI professors, and they're going to
Hello,
be...
good morning, this is Ralph. Hello, good morning, this is...
Sorry.
You ready? Go.
Yeah, okay.
Who's going to hold it up? Should I?
You can press it.
I'll do the microphone.
Ralph from Germany. First of all, I want to thank you that I can ask you a question. It's a big, big honor for me. Thanks. And here is the question. I'm working so many years, all day long, 7 days a week in my own company, but I won't come up. It feels like that there's a big, big power that hold me back. I'm tapping and grabbing all the time on the same place. I write my 6-time book. I do the 4 steps. I really love helping other people. But where is the error or the mistake that I don't have the success that I want? Thank you for the answers. Thank you for your help. Goodbye. God bless you.
Wow, great question.
Great question.
And thank you for asking, and we'll have the answer tomorrow. See you then on Thursday.
See you.
Yay.